What's up, everybody? It's Juice Man 3941 back with Rapid Fire Videos, episode 39. This is called Death Threats. Or really? Death Threats? What am I talking about? I'm talking about the latest news stories of Hello Games, the makers and developers of No Man's Sky decided to, oh my god, they fucking pushed back No Man's Sky until August. This is only like the fourth time they pushed this game back. And people took to Twitter, you fucking asshole morose motherfucking gamers out there, decided to actually send the developer, the lead designer, death threats. You were going to inflict bodily harm, if not cause their untimely demise, because they decided to push the game back until mid-August, which is a few weeks from today, probably 6 weeks, which isn't a long time in the grand scheme of things, because they wanted to polish up some of the in-game stuff. Are you fucking serious? You actually bothered to send the company death threats. You know, if they knew who you were, you could go to jail over that shit. Really? Because they delayed a game? Okay, so let me get this straight. You'd rather them to go ahead and put the game out now when it's not at 100% its best, at 98%, where it might have some glitches and bugs. You would just bitch about that. You would just bitch and piss and fucking moan about that. Oh my god, the game is buggy and glitchy. How dare they put it out early? Why didn't they take more time to it? So they decided to take more time to it, and you legitimately, look up the story, gaming community, look it up. They actually got death threats over it. Really? See the game I'm playing? You see this game right here on the screen? It's called Rebel Galaxy. And granted, no, you can't leave your ship. Granted, no, you can't land on planets like a No Man's Sky, but it is a procedurally generated universe. It never ends. Even when you beat it, you keep playing it. It's procedurally generated. It's different. Every single time you get ships, you explore. You can be a pirate, a smuggler, a trader, whatever you want to be. This is basically No Man's Sky light. You want a game like No Man's Sky? Fucking spend $20 and buy Rebel Galaxy. You'll be glad you fucking did. Really. This is what we're reduced to. And they wonder why the gaming community gets so much shit, so much flack. If you're just joining me and you're one of my subscribers, thank you for joining me for episode 39 here called Really Death Threats. It really happened. Look at this story. Go online and look this shit up. It's actually the truth. They got death threats over it because they pushed the game back? Really? I wish DICE would have done that shit with Battlefield 4 and its fucking piece of shit, ugly fucking mess of a launch. I wish they would have waited like 3-4 months to do that. I would have gladly done that. I would have gladly waited. Who gives a shit if it's late? Good God, or Assassin's Creed Unity that came out and it was a broken mess that needed 2 or 3 more months worth of programming to get it right. They're trying to give us the best game that they can, and keep in mind that Hello Games is not Activision. They're not EA. They're an indie company. There's only a handful of people working on this game, motherfuckers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This ain't like 500,000-600,000 people, 3 different teams across the globe working on this game. It's a small company. It's a goddamn indie title, believe it or not. Even though it's a big launch title for them, it's an indie company. Right? Give us some credit, death threats my ass. You're horrible. And they wonder why the gaming community is looked upon as being a bunch of douchebag motherfuckers. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we're gonna send death threats because you want to play the game that bad? I've been following the game for 3.5 years. I didn't send them death threats. I'm happy they decided to wait. I want the best game they can put out. 3.5 years ago I heard about this game. I've been following it and jonesing for it. It is the second biggest reason that I bought a PS4, ladies and gentlemen. My heart was set on Xbox One. All my friends generally bought PS4s, and granted, we don't really play together anymore, but my point is they bought PS4s, so I bought a PS4 so I wouldn't play alone. But the other half of the reason was for No Man's Sky, man. My dick legitimately got hard for that game. I had a big stiffy over that game. I love spacing sims. I don't even tell you. 400 plus hours. 400 plus hours that I put into Darkstar 1 on the Xbox 360. I love these type of games. And No Man's Sky, I've been wanting them to make that game for 2 decades, since I was a kid. I'm 42 goddamn years old, and I love these games. Why do you think I play Rebel Galaxy? It's a spacing sim. This is a genre I fucking love. I put hours into the original Wing Commander on Super NES, the original Wing Commander Secret Missions on the Super NES. I didn't have access to PC stuff, and when I got a PC, you know what was great? I went back and played games like Freelancer and all those games. I love spacing sims. I fucking love it. It's a genre that's practically dead, but I love it. And you know what? More power to Hello Games. Hello Games fucking delay that shit until fucking Christmas for all I care. Give me the game that I want. Death threats? Death threats? I get to get on a keyboard and go on Twitter and do death threats because I'm a fucking coward. Yeah, you're a fucking coward. Why don't you go to fucking Hello Games when he's walking out of the fucking day for the day at 5 or 6 o'clock and say it to his face? No, anonymity is great. You're all fucking talk. Really? Fucking death threats? Kiss my ass, motherfuckers. Kiss my ass. Really? You would rather them rush a game and put the game out, early? Oh yeah, just like let's see, what games came out early a couple years ago that really was missing a whole lot of content and didn't. Oh, that's right, Watch Dogs was one. Even though I really liked the game, but it was rushed. It had 3 damn delays, but nobody said shit about that. Nobody knew. We stopped getting death threats over it, or Bungie's Destiny, or Titanfall, rushed games that come out. Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 was so fucked up that DICE stopped development on all the DLC to fix it. A year later, 365 days later, it fucking worked right. It finally was playable. You didn't have to worry about shit. Unbelievable. You blow a building up, the fucking game would crash. It was horrible. Just spend $20 and buy Rebel Galaxy until then. It's the same type of concept. It's a spacing sim. No, I can't land on a planet like I was saying. No, I can't get out of my ship because it's all about big vessels and Krillian and stuff. These big fucking vessels you have. But you can do all this stuff. You take on missions. You take on this. And the universe is procedurally generated. There's dozens of star systems. It's different every time. You warp here, you warp there. The star system's huge. It doesn't ever end. Even when you beat the game, it doesn't end. You see an ending, you keep playing, you just keep doing your thing, and that's what spacing sims are about. That's why Darkstar 1 on the 360 was so good. It was such a great fucking game. I love that game. I put over 400 hours into it. Death threats. Really? Death threats. That's what we're stooped to. You motherfuckers are actually sending emails and tweets and Facebook messages to Hello Games you're basically telling them that you're going to kill them. You're going to physically find them and you're going to physically kill them dead in the ground. Really? Well, how to expect your game to be made if they're dead? They can't finish a game if no one's around to fucking make it. Are you fucking stupid? Really? Death threats? What a bunch of bastards. If you're just joining me, this is JuiceMan3941. I'm kind of on a tirade about Hello Games getting death threats. This is episode 39 about them delaying their damn game. Remember, indie developer people, they can delay all the fuck they want. I'd rather the game be delayed and come out and work right and have the polish and the in-game be really well done versus a rushed game and then I gotta wait 3 patches from now before it's actually working right. I think it's time for a word from a sponsor. Today's episode 39 of Gaming Roundtable is brought to you by Beer in the Throat. Man, that's good. Anyway, Gamers, the ones that give death threats. I'm addressing you. You morose motherfuckers. You fucking coma pinga. And if you don't know what coma pinga is, it's Spanish for dick eater. You coma pingas, you putos out there. That's also Spanish for pussy and whore, or whatever. Because it's got like 10,000 meanings. Fucking... Anyway, just go out and spend $20 and buy Rebel Galaxy. That's what you need to do. You want No Man's Sky Lite? Go buy Rebel Galaxy. On your PS4, your Xbox One. I'm sorry, Xbox doesn't get No Man's Sky. Exclusive to PS4 for a year. Just go out and buy that. You know, that will satiate your spacing sim thing. There's no need for death threats. There's no need for it. It's just, why I'm upset about it is because this is why the gaming community has a bad rep. The community is filled with douchebag assholes and obsessive, idiotic people who are the lowest common denominator. Yeah, because we give death threats to a company because a game got delayed. Really? Really? How many games over the course of the gaming industry, I'd say in the last 20 years, let's just say 20 is a good round number, that's been delayed? I don't know. Hundreds? Maybe over 1,000? Look at Watch Dogs. It didn't get one delay, folks. You know it was delayed 4 fucking times? 4 total times. A lot of people think it was only delayed twice. That's not true. It was delayed 4 times. Nobody said shit about the delays. Nobody. You know why? Because Ubisoft gets a pass, but some indie company don't. Death threats? Really? You're probably the same morose motherfuckers that sat there and gave Anita Sarkeesian death threats because she wanted to, supposedly she was going to be able to change the industry because she didn't want to have, you know, sexy bikini-clad characters and blah, 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 blah. And that's an old story and an old news. But you know what? She doesn't have the money or the ability to make any developer change their mind. She was just pointing shit out. And fuck you for giving her death threats. Anita has entitled to her opinion, whether that is right in your mind or wrong. Anyway, it's a subject that it kind of bothers me, because this is what we're reduced to. Instead of just accepting it and going like, you know what, this is good. The game will be better when it launches. Oh no, we're just pissed because we want this game so much. And again, this goes back to the hype thing. You're internally hyping the game. You think that No Man's Sky is going to be the be-all, end-all of games. And it probably won't be. That's the sad part. I can realize that. And I've been following that game for 3.5 years. I love the concept that they're doing. And yet, here we are in 2016, and we got a bunch of gamers out there sending fucking death threats. Okay, I'm going to address the people who sent those specifically. Grow the fuck up, right? Grow a fucking set. You know, I want the game to be good. I don't want the game to be rushed. When you rush a game, you fuck it all up. You know, that's how I feel about it. Death threats. What kind of crap is that? You guys have no heart or no soul. You're not gamers. You're not even casual gamers. You're not hardcore gamers. You know what you are? You're assholes. Who'd rather have a product come out that's not complete. And if it wasn't complete and had problems, you just bitch about that. There's no pleasing you all. You're the type of gamers that give all us other gamers a bad fucking name. Casual or hardcore or otherwise. That's what you do. You make us all look like a bunch of community of a bunch of assholes. A bunch of coma pingas, a bunch of dick eaters. That's what you make us look like. Just spend fucking $20 and buy Rebel Galaxy until No Man's Sky comes out. You'll be happy you did. Anyway, as I digress, gamers, this has been episode, I believe, 39. Death threats, really? Death threats? Talking about the death threats that's been received on Hello Gamers. You know what, gamers? The people who sent those death threats are in a minority. Fuck those motherfuckers. I hope that you are unable to buy a copy of that game when it comes out. Anyway, I am the Juice Man 3941. This has been episode 39 Gaming Roundtable. Are we going to go for 40 rapid fire videos? Maybe so. Please join me on the next episode of the Gaming Roundtable. And as always, gamers, good fucking gaming.